rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so right. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest in the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 18 at the 20-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready? They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. It covers 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. 2nd and 5.
Down at the 15-yard line. Gain of 5 brings up
They'll stick with him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
And we've seen this offense play at such season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Back
to the ground. He'll get it again. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
60 Warriors, 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, check. 65. Come on, come on. Hey. Pressure 80. 70, Timberwolf.
Barkley has fumbled. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And He's got another one. Touchdown, Seattle. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks look terrific here out of the game. Already up 21-0.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. The Seahawks are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Seahawks. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And in motion is Smith. Off the play fake. Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready? Check, Panther. Here we go. Check. Ready?
That'll give up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shot alert. Shot alert. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Seahawks are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
70. 70.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This will be returned from the 6. And And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 41 yards. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Third and goal for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board now here in this second quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready up!
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. He gets free inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. No problem there on the extra point. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
No chance
at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Great, set.
To throw is Hurts. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And this sequence, not one to build on. Going to lose yardage on the third down, and quickly it brings up fourth down. Fourth down, they bring out Michael Palardy to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Ready.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is having a performance to remember. That it's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On the jump.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Bronco switch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks first down. There he goes again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 15-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Okay, ready?
Now give on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 43, it's second and 3.
Second and 4.
Ready?
At the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
On 2-yard loss, brings up
Third down. We'll try to get it on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable.
The blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 38 now, here is second and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts. Forced out left. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
16 yards.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. On first down, it's Hurts. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. To throw is Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down.
Good, set. Right there, you right. Go Silver, ready? Crowd left, Yeti. Delta.
Here's Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Second and goal.
Brings up second
Good,
and goal.
set. Delta.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're...
The pressure gets their blitz.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself